Watching Alabama's WVUA News at 5 with your award-winning news team, Lynn Brooks, Terry Brewer, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Coming up in home team weather, watching showers on radar right now. Most of the activity over our counties is live, but some severe storms back in North Mississippi. Will we deal with any severe weather, and how long is the rain going to stick around? Your forecast is coming up.
A new crop of potential leaders is looking to represent Tuscaloosa County, but why do they think they're the right ones for the job? We will introduce you to some of the candidates and find out where you can get a prom dress for only $10 right now in Tuscaloosa. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terry Brewer. The Alabama primary is now just days away, and you'll see lots of names on your ballot for lots of different jobs. We're breaking down some of the big local races at 5.
Starting with the Tuscaloosa County Commission in our top story at 5 o'clock. Probate judge candidate Don Wallace is not running for re-election in Tuscaloosa County District 1, and there are 4 Republican candidates seeking to fill that seat. Although they have issues they want to tackle, pressing concerns on everyone's minds is job creation and more funding for the county schools.
And I think that we need to ensure that we have the proper infrastructure in place so that we can attract and develop new jobs, new business, new opportunities for the county.
And in creating jobs, we've got the county commissioner should work closely with the city of Tuscaloosa and reducing some of the regulations and all, so we can get construction going.
And it's when we get our people more and more educated, they'll be more responsive and everything gets better.
So I don't want to stall the construction projects, but I have seen the benefit where the commission can step forward and play a little bit stronger financial support for the school systems, and I would love to see that continued, if not improved.
We'll have much more on the candidates and the election at 6. The Alabama primary, just a reminder, is Tuesday.
And on Tuesday, Alabamians will vote in their respective parties' primaries, and in the presidential race, it doesn't end with just one mark on your ballot. You not only vote for a candidate, you also have to select delegates for that candidate for both Republicans and Democrats. President Barack Obama is running unopposed on the Democratic ticket, but voters for that party still need to elect delegates to represent their state in the convention. Political science expert Dr. Richard Fording explains what it's all about.
You'd want to go and start by voting for one of the candidates here. Of course, it's really a 4-person race now between Gingrich, Paul, Romney, and Santorum. And then you would go and find that presidential candidate here on the ballot and vote for the delegates of your choice.
And whether you are voting Republican or Democrat, March 13th, Tuesday, is your day to vote. And if you haven't done so already, you still have time to send in your absentee ballot. Monday, March 12th is the deadline to turn those in. Now, today, of course, was the last day to apply. It's also important to note the week of the primary is also spring break for the University of Alabama, as well as the Tuscaloosa County and City Schools. If needed, the Alabama primary runoff is set for Tuesday, April 24th. Be sure to tune into WVUA. We'll have all of your primary coverage and updates.
With prom right around the corner, the search for the perfect dress has begun for lots of high school girls in Tuscaloosa. One obstacle, though, is finding the dress at a reasonable price. 94.1 WZBQ and Midtown Village are partnering for the 2nd annual House of Prom to make that dress search a little easier. The proceeds go to Turning Point, a nonprofit group that provides domestic violence and sexual assault services for West Alabama. Coordinators say since the April 27th tornadoes, the event is even more special.
Yes, absolutely. This is a very important time, you know, because it's part of getting back to the normalcy, you know, and even it's almost been a year since the storms came through, and you know what, we're still here. We're still getting back to normal. And so I think this year has a very special meaning. Like I said,
House of Prom is happening right now. That's in Suite 110 at Midtown Village. Get more information at WVUATV.com under numbers and links.
On your Education Watch, the search for a new leader of the Tuscaloosa County Schools. You have the chance to speak out about what you would like to see in the next superintendent of the Tuscaloosa County school system. School officials are hosting public meetings for the community. The first meeting is set for tonight at the Tuscaloosa County High School gym. That starts at 7 o'clock. The next meeting is set for Tuesday, March 20th at the Hillcrest High School auditorium at 7 o'clock. Coast Guard members gathered today to honor crew members who died last week. As we've reported, 4 men died February 28th when their helicopter crashed in Mobile Bay in Alabama during a training exercise. Crews are still searching for one of the men's bodies. The cause of the crash is still under investigation.
Their main job is to provide you power to your home, but today Alabama Power was all about making better leaders. It was all part of the Youth Leadership Conference at the Bryant Conference Center, where different speakers talked to young people about what it takes to be a leader. Speakers included people like Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox and also counselors from the University of Alabama. In all, about 425 students from 25 different schools attended. Coordinators say they want students to understand they are in control of their own future.
I've been inspired to be a more active leader in my community.
Speakers really got me thinking about my life and how I really need a plan so I know what I'm going into the real world.
This is the 10th year for the Youth Leadership Conference. Leaders say it continues to get bigger each time around.
Coming up next is home team weather. Mighty mild this afternoon. 76 in Tuscaloosa, 79 down in Montgomery. But you notice a cool air not far away, Memphis, Tennessee. At 44 degrees this hour. When's that cold air going to get to us? And how about your weekend forecast? Weather is next.
And a story you do not want to miss, how one kindergartner saved his friend's life at school. Also, the Alabama men's basketball team began play in the Big Easy today. John Huddleston has highlights from the SEC tournament in Alabama's home team sports.